This is Cecot, the most feared prison on earth, a place where the world's most dangerous criminals are locked away forever. With walls towering over 11 meters high and a security force of over 600 soldiers and police officers, no one gets in and no one gets out. Located in El Salvador, Cecot, Centro de Confinamiento del Terrorismo, was built under the orders of President Nayib Bukele. It was designed for one purpose: to permanently isolate the most violent criminals, mainly members of the deadly MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs. These men once ruled the streets, spreading terror, murder, and extortion. But inside Cecot, they have no power, no freedom, and no hope. Cecot is no ordinary prison. It's a place designed to break inmates completely. There are no windows, no fresh air, and no escape from constant surveillance. Prisoners are stripped of all privileges. No visitors, no phone calls, no contact with the outside world. They are simply locked away to rot. Cecot is not just a prison. It is a machine designed to break its inmates completely. There are no beds, no personal items, no visits from family, just endless days of suffering. Guards control every movement, and any resistance is met with extreme punishment. Even the smallest act of defiance is met with brutal consequences. The inmates here are no longer feared gang leaders. They are ghosts of their former selves. Before Cecot, El Salvador was one of the most violent countries on earth. Gangs controlled entire cities, extorting businesses, murdering innocent civilians, and even ordering assassinations from behind bars. But in 2023, President Bukele took a stand. He launched a brutal crackdown on crime, arresting over 70,000 suspected gang members and flooding Cecot with prisoners. The men inside Cecot once ruled the streets of El Salvador, members of the notorious MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs. They terrorized civilians, ordered assassinations, and ran drug empires. Now, they are nothing more than prisoners, stripped of power, identity, and control. His message was clear: if you terrorize the people, you will be locked away forever. Not everyone supports Cecot. Critics argue that the prison violates human rights, with inmates denied fair trials and locked away indefinitely. They claim that some were arrested without evidence, swept up in the government's war on gangs. But to many Salvadorans, safety comes first. Since the mass arrests, crime rates in El Salvador have dropped drastically. The streets are safer, businesses are thriving, and the fear of gang rule is fading. Cecot is not just a prison, it's a message to criminals worldwide. If you choose a life of violence, this could be your fate. No mercy, no escape, no second chances. Cecot is more than a prison. It is a warning to criminals everywhere. Choose a life of crime, and this could be your fate. Since Cecot opened, El Salvador's murder rate has dropped by over 60%. For many, this prison has saved the country, but critics argue that innocent people have been caught in the mass arrests. What do you think? Is Cecot a necessary solution to crime, or is it too extreme? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video informative, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel Exposing the Guilty, and turn on notifications for more deep dive stories on the world's darkest realities.